What? Say what? Oh, I think we are live. If I were to say so myself, I would say we are live. Bro, welcome. Welcome to the stream. You feel me? It's peace. Listen, I'm just here to talk some shit, do some shit, create some art. I'm trying to see what I'm capable of tonight. Alright, this is just a late night little sesh. Fucking around. Ain't too much going on. So with that being said, welcome to my live stream. And I'm just gonna draw this picture in a second. I'm gonna explain it, but I just need to make sure that this thing is working correctly and that this thing's actually streaming. Guess if it ain't, we're gonna have a pride, you feel me? Alright, everything is in order. We are ready to go. So what is going on, everybody? Yo, welcome to my live stream. We are live, liver than a mug, you feel me? And you know, this is a new picture, a new project that I'm working on, turning a new leaf. Like this live stream is a lot more than just me drawing a little picture here. It's more of a expanding project that I've decided to embark on, an adventure that I decided to embark on. This channel means a lot more to me than just, you know, some stuff that I'm actually just randomly drawing. Like this channel means a whole lot more, and it holds a lot more weight now with the vision that I have in terms of like my artistic career. So, you know, let me share this real quick. I'm gonna get into it. Make sure everybody knows I'm live. Alright, cool. I hope you like the music. It's copyright free. Super duper copyright free, bro. It is not too shabby. Not too shabby. So thank you for peeking your head in. Feel free to leave a comment, whatever, down in the little section. I got the live chat up here. So just make sure my phone isn't on, like, you know, 2%, yeah, I mean. And we're just gonna draw this picture, and I'm gonna explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it, so feel free to listen in, drop in. I'm gonna just talk as we go. So, so this is Magenta. Where do I even begin? I've been working on this one for a little bit. This girl right here is my passion project. You know, this is my secondary picture. So you may remember a little while back. If you don't, check it out. It's in the channel. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch the picture real quick. Check this baby out. I had managed to use the printer to scan the image into a digital format, in which case it is here on my computer. I could do whatever I want to it. I could zoom in, I could zoom out. Look at that shit. I mean, maybe the pixels came out a bit rough. I don't know how the scanner, you know, what the resolution is. You know what? I'm gonna fuck around with this. But like the detail is still serious. Like this is my color pencil drawing, but this as you can tell is this same thing. So I'm kind of messing with the colors now and screwing around with the just playing around with like different types of designs. Like this, the whole horns, the fire coming out the head, all that comes a little later in terms of the true detail of it all. But when we start at a smaller aspect, such as the character, then we start to understand the armor and all that crazy stuff. So Let me see if I can scan this at a higher resolution. If I can't, then I'll just say screw it, and I'll just get the drawing. I'm just curious, because if I can get a higher resolution image of this, like, honestly, them pixels are a little whack, so I know this is a lot more higher quality than that. Excuse me while I play around with Photoshop. Can y'all even see these menus? I don't even know if y'all can see these joints. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Let me pause the music real quick. I'll just turn it down a little bit. You saw the picture, bro?
Hell yeah, man. And he looks crazy as fuck. Yeah, I love it.
Bro. I'm just starting with the color scheme. What was that? Sorry, that's my homeboy Kev. He's calling me because he just saw the Magenta picture that I just sent him. Yeah, that Magenta, bro. I worked all day on that one yesterday, and like the details, man. I don't know. It's just when it came down to the undersuit, it just came naturally. Like the shapes of it all. Like how would it? Like I made her collarbone look crazy already in the original picture. So it was just like I might as well go ahead and go through with the continuation of all that weird blue undersuit that I got going on. Blue and black kind of. How the hell do I work? I appreciate the. Huh?
Hey, nah, man. Nah. Go ahead. What you saying?
I said I appreciate the call, man. I just gave you a little shout out right there on the live stream. I'm going live right now.
Hey, bro, appreciate it, man. Hey, man. Glad to be on, man. Shout out to the channel. Hold it down, bro. Keep up the good work.
I appreciate you, dog. Hey, I'm gonna give you a call later, though.
Hey, my bad, bro. I was saying, keep up the good work.
Okay.
Hold it down, man. Shout out. Big ups to the channel, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe for the homie club. Hey, yeah, man. Stay safe out here, bro.
Man, stay safe out on the roads, bro.
Alright, family.
Alright, man. Shout out to the homeboy Kev, man. A lot to tell you right now. So while I'm messing around with this printer, so I got a lot going on with this oh god, I just don't even know where to begin when it comes to this. So that was my homeboy Kev. Let's start with him. Me and him have teamed up lately to create an anime. Just an anime. I'm heavy into animation, man, and I love shit like this, and it really, like, I've always had this kind of idea of something just to like create some kind of story in my head. Like when I started drawing this picture right here that you see on the screen, like this was just an inspiration. When, you know, one thing led to another when it came to an idea, but you know, it came to be more and more of an idea when I started piecing little things together. And the more I drew, the more ideas like just continue to formulate. So like with that being said, I'm literally like telling you right now and announcing today that I am going to create an anime. And you know, though it may be that we are starting off in just the early stages of everything, like this is just the storyboarding, the planning, and the detailing of everything, the polishing, you know what I mean? Well, maybe not the polishing, we're not there, but eventually we'll get to that stage to where we'll get people, you know, to voice act. We'll get music in. We'll get sound effects in. We'll get our own studio up. We'll learn, we'll learn the whole basics of it all and work our way from there. But for now, we're developing what we are calling our passion project, man. These ideas are pouring out of my head, and my boy Kevin is helping me put them all together, and we're here making the joint work, you know. So, shout out to him for helping me out with this idea and realizing that this idea can be more than just a fiction, and we can actually make it something that's like worth viewing, worth a lot more than that. So that's when we go into this little character kind of thing. This thing is taking forever to scan, by the way. So I'm just gonna go into the what I'm drawing here. Oh wait, is it scanning? Stop! No, don't stop scanning. This printer sucks sometimes. Anyway, you have this picture here. This is Magenta. She's the key to it all. She is the disciple. And pretty much this idea started off as just kind of like an armored suit. It was based off of a drawing that I did a while back on an Android phone, an Android Note 5, with a program that I had downloaded. Of just a concept of an armor, like a piece of armor. And so, like, this armor had evolved, you know what I mean? Like, there was an Xbox, like back when Xbox 360 was out, the armor that they had, it's like this ninja costume that you can buy for your avatar. And I drew that in like a different way. Like, I drew that concept of that armor, and like I really did it up, and like I'm really proud of that picture. So like that armor evolved into this concept that you're seeing right here on the screen, and this concept evolved into the character Magenta, which is this lady that you see right here. Magenta, she is a very important character in the anime that I want to create, because she's the second character, the second lead character. I have two lead characters. Alright, one being, let me see if I can pop it up here. Go into my folders here, bring out my boy for you. Where you at? Where you at? Yeah, hang on, I'm finding him. Here we go. Whoops, that's not the right one. There he is. My boy Drew. He's the main character as well, this character, and I did a live, not a live stream. I did a time lapse of him. Did 3 different different concepts of him, and I plan to evolve, his looks over time. That shit is hard, bro. Oh, damn. I'm just realizing y'all ain't seen homie right back there peeking over the shoulder. That was supposed to be a surprise, but I forgot he was definitely sitting there. But I guess we can use this as a sneak peek as to what's to come for this one. As you saw at the end of that first initial video, the time-lapse one that showed this drawing, it said to be continued. So the reason why it's being continued is because homie back here is actually the next stage of this drawing. It's the next form that I'm going to be drawing of this very same character. So these are concepts. These are what I call visual concepts. My visual concepts. So that way I can get myself a concept of what I would want the characters to kind of look like, what I want them to feel like, get the art style down. This is the next stage of this character. Building his story, like, I can go into it and I can talk about it for days, but I'm not going to talk about his story. I'm just gonna let this sit for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and full screen that for you. You can have a good time with that. while I find this little picture that I'm looking for, because I want to show you where it all started. Let me see if I can find it. I know I can. Boom. Boom. Hang on. I'm getting there. Alright, it's a little process that I gotta do from phone to... Yeah, I'm not even gonna explain the fucking process. So the image that started it all, just to let you know, and I'm gonna open up the Magenta drawing. Alright, her name is Magenta, by the way, and the reason why her name is Magenta is because her suit is purple. The color pencil that I used was named Magenta, so that's her name. I just figured it's befitting. And the picture that started it all is this little guy right here. We're gonna zoom in nice and close, okay? So get ready. This is the picture that I drew on a Samsung Note 5? Yeah, I want to say 5. I can't remember which ones were the ones that were blowing the fuck up, but I can say this. The ones that didn't blow up, the ones before the ones that started blowing the fuck up, that's the one that I had. Maybe it was a 7. It was a 7. I'm gonna stop kidding myself. It was a 7. And I downloaded this program called Autodesk Sketchbook, I think it's called. And I drew this armor piece based off of the costume that I, spent my money on back in the 360 days on my avatar. I saw that costume and I saw that helmet that it had, and I was pretty stunned by it, actually, to be honest with you. It was actually pretty cool to see this kind of design. Here, I'm gonna scroll up a little bit once I get my tablet plugged in here. Alright. Sorry for the low resolution. It seemed to have sent the shittiest resolution ever. But there we go. Like, that helmet design was hard, boy. And I was kind of like an improvised design by myself. Like, I took the basic concept of the helmet that I already seen and did that. So then I took this and transformed it into this. And then I took that and transformed it into this. And so actually being able to visualize this character in her full, like, form is, like, dope. Let's get rid of little man right there. So I'm just gonna continue working, man, and continue coming up with visual concepts. I'll show you guys how I'm doing the color as I'm doing it. And some reason the music stopped. I don't know why that is. So I guess I gotta go check on that. Yeah, are we good over here? What's going on? I was enjoying that. Thank you. Alright. It's about time we get to work. Enough chit chat. Let's get with the get. Now, basically what I've already done so far, like, I'm really... Come on with the music, bro. I mean, it doesn't even need to even be high quality. I just need you to just play the music. Like, play the video 144K as long as the audio quality is aight, you feel me? Like, I'm really not asking for a lot. I just need music. You know what I mean? Just a little bit less technical complication would be appreciated. And maybe we could just let's just refresh the page. All right, because got work to do here. Thanks. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I guess you're just gonna have to enjoy the. I was about to. Oh no, I guess you're just gonna have to enjoy the sultry sounds of my voice alone. Yeah, we'll just go musicless then. Fine. Anyway, yes, the magenta costume was this was the first color concept that I did. I'm just pretty much copying what I did over here and just kind of pasting and recoloring it to fit this one over here. Now the one with the face was the first concept that I started with. And then I drew the helmet, and then I copied the body and redrew the body, and then put the helmet up here, and then it's complicated. But I'm gonna go ahead and just get into the coloring of it all. Sorry if I talk a lot. I'm not really used to doing live streams. Alright, one thing I want to point out about the way I'm doing the layers is there's a... Oh, that's not the right tool. Yeah, right there was not the right tool. Let's go ahead and select this one. Let's go ahead and correct our mistakes. There we go. Alright. It would be nice if I had music. Can we get music? Ugh. Goodness. How nice it would have been if a video could play on oh, please God, don't tease me like that with the music, bro. I was really hoping you'd stay. I see we're not staying though. So this one I gotta do the relining for all of this stuff. So I gotta pretty much keep this in, get rid of the stuff that's in the arm. Like this is the copy and paste work that I did from the previous suit that's over to the right. So I'm just kind of like erasing the parts that don't belong with the different setup on the other. So what you trying to do? You trying to stay or like... I'd appreciate it if you just continue playing like so. Just don't stop. Yeah, just keep that going. That's alright. That's alright, bro. That is okay with me. Just keep the music rolling, bro. That's all I'm asking for. It's nice. And I'm asking for too much, clearly. But I hope the stream is looking okay for you folks, because it isn't for me. Say no. I guess we'll just give it some time to buffer. I mean, it's a real damn shame I can't play this music on 144 pixels. But it's no biggie, I guess. I mean, it is kind of a biggie because I was feeling the music. So what I'm going to try and do here is I'm just going to rewind. And we'll just... You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go with this one. Not sure what we're going with here. I don't know how long it'll last. But shout out to Changing Skies. Alright, let's go. Alright, clearly my brush is not at the right level it needs to be. Clearly it's not the right color that it should be. You're gonna notice this layer is gonna turn red. It's a little strange, I know. But the real layer is red, and no wonder why I can't draw anything. I'm not even on the right brush. There we go, soften up that brush a little bit. Oh wow. You know what? I don't need this. I could just take those out. I don't need to redraw that. Alright, cool. So now we're making some progress. I don't need that. What's going on here? Oh, I put an ab line in there. Well, I'll just get a little creative with this one. So we're gonna go with the body layer. Look at all these layers. Now that's what's confusing about Photoshop. Does it show the layers on this? I can't tell if it shows the layers on the live stream. I have a whole bunch of layers at play here that allowed me to have so much control over the image, which is why the line work is so sharp. Yeah, I'm guessing that it's not showing the layers to you guys. I mean, maybe it is. I have no idea, but I'm just gonna zoom in. There's like a whole bunch of layers. There's just like here, I'll just do this, like the line work. Right, there's different bits of line work all over the place, and then there's different layers of color too. This red one being one of many layers that are already on the paper, or I guess on the canvas. Shit. If I like randomly curse or anything of that nature, I do apologize. It is part of the artistic process. So, to explain Magenta, her story, I don't even know if I'm not going to go into her story per se. Not until I have a more stable foot on what I'm doing with this picture. But she's one of the strongest characters I have developed so far, and that's not just strong in like physique and her abilities. Well, her abilities are a big part of her characters, but the suit that I'm drawing her in is hyper advanced suit that transforms and fits your body, and it transforms based off of your personality, based off your fighting ability, and your skill level, your experience, and your suit itself will transform around your body, shaping up to be something that is like almost customizable in a way, but like form-fitting. It's pretty dope. And like these suits will gain abilities, allow the user of the suit to become superhuman. The people that use these suits all have an ultra instinct-like state in which they can enter to fight battles, allowing them to travel up to speeds up to hundreds of miles an hour, jumping super high, running super fast, hitting super hard. Some would have special abilities in which they could probably even teleport, or just completely, they could even probably summon fire or spell on you or something. You never know, but she's especially skilled in combat with hand-to-hand martial arts and swordplay. So her suit brings out her abilities. Now you'll notice the layer will go to like a gray instead of that red right there. And that's because this hue layer that I have over it allows me to change the color of it anytime I want. Currently I just have the saturation all the way down. But if I say go over here, I have total and complete control over this whole model. This isn't her set color, nor are they the original colors, besides that dark blue. If I go up here, turn this off, it's actually all red underneath that suit. Go figure, huh? That's what the real color is. But I made it that color so I can have a vibrant color to change. If the color is vibrant and I take the saturation all the way down, it turns into a gray and dark undersuit. Whereas I can make it any color I want to. Like if I really wanted to, I can take the saturation, put it all the way up to 0. Take the lightness, I can change how bright it is. I can change it from red to literally any color in the spectrum. Even some pretty interesting, weird looking ones too. Maybe I shouldn't have made the pieces of the armor the same color, but at the same time I can pull it off entirely. But I think that shit's cool, so that way I can kind of like mess around with the color scheme of it. As a matter of fact, all of these are different. I have control over each and every layer. I keep saying that, right? But literally, I mean it. I'll turn off this layer, I'll turn it back on. I'll turn the saturation and the brightness down to make it a whole different color. I'll turn the yellow layer off, I'll turn the blue layer off, I'll turn the red layer off, I'll turn the other one off. You know, I can turn every single one off. Make any color, anything. So, with that being said, let's get to messing around with it. Getting kind of an idea here. If you know where I'm kind of going with this. Yeah, that looks dope. That's just to mess around though. God damn, that joint look hard. I'm not gonna lie, like, damn. 343, hire me. Alright, let's take a look at these layers. And, per usual, the music goes kaput without my authority, which is wonderful. Oh wait, let me do this. Oh, well, I guess you'll just have to enjoy the sultry sounds once again of my voice. Please leave a like. Just 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 for the amount of stress that I must go through in terms of playing a video that is on 144 pixels. And I guess I am live streaming, but at the same time, I just need a little bit of music. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of fucking. I'm gonna try and get it as accurate. I'm going to start off with trying getting this kind of color scheme here going. So let me close out of this picture. We don't really need this one. If I could just get this to go out of full screen, that would be. I'm just saying, you know. Thank you. Get out of full screen. Jesus. All right. Alright, so the color scheme of which I want these to go through. God. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'd had to think for a second of what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it. But I just got a good idea. We're gonna outline the entirety of the body. And I'm gonna create another layer on top of this. And what I'll do is I'll just have the bottom layer that I already have selected change the color of it, desaturate it, darken it, and the layer on top will add as it'll be a shining layer or a light layer, because the armor's already dark as it is. It's basically black, but it's pearlescent with a purple hue. Or magenta hue. So let me bring out my tools real quick, try and get the color scheme of this one down. Get that kind of purplish color right there. Oh, better yet, I got an idea. Can we just exit that, please? Interesting. That is very interesting. But that's not what I wanted to do. Now we're going to take this layer. What I want to do is turn it into a blending type layer. To give it that kind of... Got a lot of reds going on. I think a color dodge layer might do the trick. What we'll do is we'll take the brush, take the stiffness of that brush down a little bit, and we'll just take the opacity down. Just start sketching away at some of the light that I don't want. Actually, I think I want the brush to be a little harder. And let's go ahead and change the brush to black, thank you, so I can start doing some goddamn work. Thanks. Okay. So, I'm getting kind of a good idea about this. I just kind of mess with the, I'm just playing with the shading now at this point. Because when it comes to her armor, it's more like, oh shit. Oh, wait, never mind. It's more, wait a damn second. I'm messing up a lot, I think. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. But when it comes down to her armor, it's like more of a smooth look to it. And I'm kind of like taking this brush and watercoloring over it. You know what though? Now that I think about it, screw this layer. Start a new damn layer. That layer is screwed. Shoot. I'm just gonna take this layer, do the same thing. I'm gonna take this same color, start applying it at... Yeah, I'm gonna... Actually, let me modify this purple color. No, actually, let me not. What did I do? Oh. Sorry, I began to panic. Just a teensy bit there. Let's make sure he fills in the gaps here. We don't want any of these guess that works. This is underneath the pearl layer. Pearl layer being that orange layer. Okay. So we got a good shape of it. Let's hit it. Boom. Alright. So I'm gonna start working on shading since we have the basic coloring down. Shading is pretty much just colors. Just pretty much like I'm taking the color and adding a different one on top that's gonna provide it a certain level of light. And so the pink layer is on top of the dark armor layer, and that's gonna serve as a source of light. Now what I'm using to erase is what's called a layer mask. And a layer mask is what's responsible for keeping everything intact even when I destroy it. So all that shit that I just erased, I can just make it reappear at any given time. Complete and total control. I think that's pretty awesome. I don't know, something about that shape right there that just gives me a striking vibe. Alright, so as we're working with these layers, I'm going to do multiple of these kinds of layers where I'm taking the colors and just changing them. I think the next layer I'll do is maybe a white layer or something. It really depends on how I'm feeling, you know what I mean? If I'm not feeling it, then I'll just take this whole project and throw it away. No biggie. Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute. I'm sorry, that song threw me so far off. Right there, like not everything I can vibe to, you know what I mean? Not everything I can vibe to. Like I can vibe to a lot, but is this one gonna work? Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna just back it up a little bit and just start from the beginning on this one. Whoops. I promise you that was not intentional. Like my pad just freaked out and drew a nipple right there on purpose, so. For those of you who may just be joining me, you know, leave a like, check me out. It may look like a bunch of scrabble, but I mean, it's a work in progress. So, one big thing about this project is that I want this to develop over time. You know what I mean? the idea of this is not to finish this, not just this concept, but this picture right here by a certain time. And when I eventually come up with more characters for the story as we're working out the process, we'll be able to fill up this picture some more, because my original intention is to have multiple figures in here, Magenta, and also 2 or 3 more other people. One guy over here, one guy over here, and maybe another one behind her somewhere in this area. So this picture will eventually work its way out to be complete, but so far we're just focusing on the development of this gal right here, so that way when she comes into play later, I mean, she'll have a squad. So the idea of her in the story is that she's the leader of the squad, and she and her home people is just like they support her, and so they run missions and stuff with her and stuff like that. And they all come equipped with all this armor and those swords that you just saw in that other picture too. They're all hyper lethal. And so these guys, man, they protect the town. They protect the cities. These people right here are responsible, part of a secret society that protect everyone so they can have their normal lives, essentially. So more plot, more details will come out over time when I'm ready to explain it, but trust me, we got a lot cooking up. A lot. And so the more this story develops out, the more I'll be able to fill you in on some of the details. And so that's the whole idea, is just to build, basically just build the entire universe, starting from these small characters, and we build from there. It's a dope ass idea, because it just sounds like such an adventure to be able to come up with so much stuff. I can tell you right now, Magenta isn't the only character, Drew isn't the only character, because we also have, man, we got 2 main villains. I don't even have a name for them yet. We have 2 of them. The one is called the Businessman. Yeah, that name just, I claim that shit right there. But like, yeah, the Businessman, he's gonna be serious. But the other villain, I can't even tell you that. I'll just be spoiler territory. I got so many ideas cooking up in my head, it's not even funny. And this channel is gonna be that expansion that I need for my, not just, you know, my social media presence, but also my portfolio, and also my you know what I mean, like this is my livelihood, this is my passion right here. And now that I found basically a new calling, now that I found that, I'm on this, like this drawing right here is my daytime job now, or my nighttime job rather, because this is when I come home and do these late at night. So I'm here, I'm trying to expose this and give it some of the light that I think it needs for criticisms and for you know, just thoughts or just support, you know. And I'm hoping that I can get some people to follow what I'm trying to do, and as we build the story, that you would understand the story more, and hopefully we get some, you know, some people that really, you know, can back me up on this, because I really hope to see this be an anime one day. And like, I know I got the skill, I got the aptitude to learn to animate. I've already done it before. I have videos breaking down the animations. It's just like I'm ready to really do some pretty dope stuff. And you really think about it, it's just like the scope of life and the way it is. It's just like there's so much more to life. Or there's so much more to life than just working your normal daytime jobs, going to your local whatever, you know, go do your normal day job, you know what I mean? Go to whatever restaurant, go to wherever car dealership, go to wherever, you know, go whatever warehouse that you work at, go to wherever, you know what I mean? It's time to, like, at some point in time, you gotta rise up. At some point in time, you gotta realize, like, you're gonna keep making money for the big corporations that already exist. You're gonna keep feeding their families. You're gonna keep feeding, you know, you gonna feed your own family once in a while. I mean, that's the whole question. For me, that's the whole question. So it's just like, for me, the question's easy. You know, of course I can animate. Of course I can do all this and that, but I could take my talents and go work for Walt Disney one day if I wanted to. Something tells me I don't. Like, I really don't want to. Instead, I would much rather find it more satisfying to create something for myself in order to have a million people love. I'll become my own Walt Disney. You know? Then I start feeding the families of my people, my loved ones, my friends. Because we can make something that's truly a passion project here, and just a general good story. I mean, every time I think of more and more ideas for this, it just gets more and more like I just fall in love with the story and these characters so much more. And like, this is like technically the viewers, like y'all, like this is your first time seeing them, but for me, it feels like I've known them. I've been thinking of these characters for a good 2-3 years now, and 2020 has been the year that allowed me to really throw them in a pan and stir them shits up, man. I got all the all the ideas cooking, bro, and it feels good to actually feel artistic again. And once I start freeing up some time, cause you know I'm in the process of setting up my life, man. All the while I'm working 2 jobs, trying to get up in this apartment. But once I do that, I can set up a studio. Set up the studio, and then we can get the drawing, get the cooking, get the sessions. You know what I mean? We're gonna really be able to do it big. And with a couple of my boys on my team, and you know, my girl on my team at the same time, and with all my friends on my team that support me too and that are willing to put in the work, it's just like, come on, bro. It doesn't get any better than that. I'm ready to see what we can create. I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing with this light layer, so eventually it'll work its way out. And I'm actually thinking about, you know what? Screw this layer. Scrap it all. I'm wasting my time this whole time. I'm so sorry. But sometimes you have to call these shots, and they hurt. Because it's just like, you put so much hard work into it, and you just come to find out. And you just threw it all away, and it's just like, I know what you're thinking. I know. But trust me, the finished product will be worth it. Because I'm on to something different. Okay? Just gonna, let's make her purple. Let's get that old Magenta. Alright, this is the best part right here, is making like a purple turn to like a red or just all these colors, man. You really look at it, the scope of it, like I can sample all these colors from here. But it starts from black and it works its way to the shiny bits. And I really don't want to sample it. I just want to get as close to it as I can. That, and then I can take that and alright. Okay. Okay, so the armor layer can be, say, the medium level of it. We'll make it kind of like a. No, I'll put this intense pink on top of it using this layer 9. So then we can shape. Well, I can shape the layer myself instead of just coloring it all in one color. So this is going to turn out a lot different what I'm about to do compared to what I was trying to do. Now I get to draw in the organic shapes. This might be a lot quicker too, actually, now that I think about it. think we're on to something now. Thank you, Boo Boo. Miss Glory Girl 300. Or as iPhones would usually say it, face with heart-shaped eyes, face with heart-shaped eyes, face with heart-shaped eyes, face with heart-shaped eyes, hands raised, star emoji. Thank you. Thank you for your comment. Going forward, I'm not reading comments like that ever again. That shit is complicated. I really don't know why Siri does that. And as the Lord once said, let there not be music. I don't think he said that, to be honest with you, which is why I'm... Please, this right here cannot end. I need music, bruh. God. Just keep it running. Do not stop the music. Goodness. And it stopped the music. What did Rihanna once say? Please don't stop the fucking music. The annoyance of the lack of a stable internet connection can lead one man to the depths of insanity. And honestly, I am not with the shits. Oh boy, I just wanted some music, man. I just wanted some music. I'm starting to get tired anyway, so... Eventually, we're gonna have to do a lot more work on this one. Maybe when I do have a more stable connection. This was kind of like a test run. And in the next, like, live stream, when I get a chance to do this, you know, hopefully by then I'll know when I'll be able to move in to my new apartment. If I can get everything set up. This content would be so much more, well, it will be a lot more promising than this music. I can tell you that much. But it also, with that being said, not to be salty about the music, it will be, you know, more, what's the word that I'm looking for? You'll get a lot more content. You'll just get a lot more content. You know, once we start freeing up some more time to be able to put forth the actual development in which I feel that the story deserves, then, you know, then we'll be able to actually get cooking. This needs time. This needs development. This needs care. This this lady that I've drawn so far. She is the baby. It's already looking dope. It's already looking dope. And just imagine the other layers we're going to be able to add in. Dope. Dope. Yup. Yup. I don't know what it is about that extra layer right there that of light that I just added, but I can tell you this, that junk looks slick, and I'm keeping it. I want to make this armor look shiny. I want it to have a glow. See when I get through this light layer and maybe coloring. I don't know. Let me see how I feel by the end of this light layer. Is this as therapeutic as you would think? Is this helping with your vibes, with your energy? Okay, you feel that? There you go. Get lost in the colors. Let me full screen this for you. Yeah? Let's just enjoy the colors. That's all we try and do right now, is just enjoy the colors. Oh, and the music too, of course. pretty soon I'm going to be wrapping this live stream up. I figure I'd give this one a try for a little bit. Just give you a little dive into what I'm doing, you know what I mean? So right now I'm just kind of into the color management part of it all. I'm just trying to get the shading down too. And so I got these two concepts in the works. And I'm starting to get a little bit tired here, and I got a big day tomorrow, so got a lot of stuff to do. But in the meantime, here it is so far. Excuse me. So, fully armored Magentas. It's a little bit different, but still part of the same here. So, instead we got that pretty little face, which hopefully by the next recording we'll be able to go ahead and get that pretty little smile drawn, shaded in, and maybe make some progress here, in which case I set baby girl up. But you know, this is masterPeace at work, you feel me? And it's all, you know, a step-by-step process and seeing a bigger project done. And so I plan to take, just a reminder, every single character. I want to take a concept of them, I want to draw them out, I'm going to lay them out. The more visual concepts I can get done, the more progress we can make in terms of getting a feel for these characters. Sketches, the quick ones that I draw, all add up to this, you know what I mean? So like this picture right here that I'm drawing about of Magenta is not even the final product. So I mean, subject is always due to change. We're in such an early stage of developing a full throttle anime, but like literally one day I can see this happening, and like with y'all's support, and all I need from y'all is just to subscribe, follow the channel if you're interested, like, please make sure you slap the hole out of that like button, bro, because them likes are gonna help the YouTube algorithm expose this art out to more people, and people who might be interested. And who knows, later down the line we're gonna have a story built up so like vast, like there's already so many ideas that we have already planned out. It's not even funny when I tell you I have 4 seasons worth of ideas all cataloged. I mean that shit. That's looking ahead into the future. So one day, I mean, we're gonna get there. In the meantime, we'll just keep creating art, you know? Keep being creative, keep working, keep grinding. It's like I said, this right here is my day job, and the only reason why at the beginning you didn't see any of the other previous suits, or the start of it all, the line work, is because I work on these while I'm at work too. So I mean, I can't really have the luxury of being able to stay at my desk and live stream the whole thing, as much as I'd love to be able to. But I mean, it's not so bad once you get the feel of things and get everything set up for yourself, so that way you'd be able to open up more time to be able to craft and put forth to this anime. So I mean, with that being said, I mean, the anime is going to be called Fallen Grace, right there. Fallen Grace. It is of 2 characters, Magenta, Drew. These 2 characters play such a high role, and like the whole thing. And 2 badass characters. And these 2 are the face of this anime, of this show. You're the catalyst, as I'd say. So I mean, sometimes I just ramble the fuck on, but I know what I'm talking about. I think I know what I'm talking about. There's one thing I did want to do before I signed off, so let me save this picture here. And I'm just gonna delete this layer. I just want to mess with the armor colors again. I think I'm gonna leave it off with this color scheme for now. That looks pretty dope. Now, just as you know, the more this comes up as developed, the more crazy this is gonna look. I mean, this is just a base concept, and it already looks crazy. But I'm gonna tell you right now, like, by the time this is actually finished, this suit is gonna look so fucking crazy. Like, I'm not even gonna, I don't even think I'm ready for the end result. So, like, guys, like I said, I need your support on this one. Please like, please share. Look, I just want to see my vision out there, and I just want it to serve as eye candy for the people that decide to view it. And, you know, everybody stay safe out there. This pandemic, man. Don't let this negativity get to you out there, man. You know, it's a lot of bad stuff circulating around this planet. It's a lot of just things we don't even know, and things that we need to consider, you know what I mean? Keep an open mind to things. Keep an open mind to other people's opinions. Learn to stop hating. Learn to stop being greedy. Learn to just create. You don't even need to draw or anything. Just create whatever. Create a vibe. Create a moment. You don't need to be talented to create. You spend a lot of your time focusing on the negativity, you ain't gonna get nowhere. So let's make this money. Let's get this work done. Y'all have a good rest of your night. I am peacing out. Deuces.